Hello, everybody, and welcome to stream. Welcome. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far and that your week been amazing, or at least better than normal. But hello. And I managed to figure out my keys again, my button situation, and it wasn't the update's fault. It was, in fact, Kitty's fault. Because she pressed a button that made my buttons not work anymore. So, yeah. But hello, Hunter. Hello, Tech Maniac. And hello, Mina. Welcome. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. And all of the lurkers as well, because I do see you and you are very valid. And appreciated. All of you. I saw the title and thought, why is she fighting Kirby? But then I saw the Pokemon. Yes, we are to fight the tiny pink demon Pokemon. We are to fight the fairy crew. Which I'm not looking forward to because I have dragons. I could have overleveled. I have chosen not to. I could have. I haven't, but I could have. So I'm nervous. I'm very nervous. Hello, Kitty. Yes, I need Kitty support. Fine, recovering from the flu, but getting better. I'm really good that you're feeling better now, because flu is annoying to have to deal with. That's why I thought Kirby, the tiny and the pink. Yeah, I understand you. And there are, fairy Pokemon that looks kind of like Kirby. We have our Jigglypuff, for example. I feel like sure, there are several differences in game design, but both of them are round with big feet and tiny little arms, and they are round. It you know? Really, now I get to see this. Yes, but they are very similar. But yeah, I feel like I need a weekend from this weekend. I feel emotionally drained. Streaming has been fun though. It has been really fun. Where's the demon part though? It's mainly because I have been calling the fairy Pokemon demons throughout this little run, monotype run. So I sort of continued the gag, the joke. So it's basically because I have big scary dragons and tiny little pink fairies are extremely dangerous to the big dragons. Hello, Neo. Welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. And yes, this is probably going to be the toughest fight for our little dragons. I am very nervous. Very nervous. You'll be fine, you mighty dragons won't be taken out down by pink demons. Yes, I hope so. I also hope that my thighs can be left alone by the tiny little land shark on the floor. I need your support, not the playing. Do I need to get you a toy? Because I would rather not. You have toys. They are on the floor. Go play with them. She does not want to play. How is the fur baby this time? She's plenty fine. I've gotten her some new food and she likes this food a lot more. So she's plenty happy at the moment and well fed for the first time in like a couple of days, according to her. She has had other food though. She's been fine. It's just that she hasn't thought that she's been fine. Neptune hopefully gonna be MVP again. I really hope so, and I am also really hoping that Nuwa is gonna be, up there helping. Speaking of that, I have not switched out my team from when I was trying to grind, so I need to do that. But yeah, You got water or tea to stay hydrated? I have a water. I'm a little water bottle. So I have stuff. I also have pumpkin seeds because my mom made some stuff with a pumpkin. I'm not sure how to translate it into English because the dish doesn't exist outside of southern Sweden. And it is also more commonly made by the kind of substance you get just before you make cheese. So it's not made from milk, it's not made from cheese, but it's made from the middle stage in between. But instead of that middle stage, we used pumpkin. So. Yes. Time to meet thy mortal enemy, cute and cuddly. That we certainly are. That we certainly are. But yeah, and before also trying to do this, I kind of wanted to evolve the Pokemons a bit. Particularly Nua, because having a Sliggoo when we are fighting the fairies didn't seem like that good of an idea compared to having a Goodra. I ran around Paldea for hours, literally hours, this week. And it didn't rain. I have found a couple of shinies. One of them I tried to catch and failed miserably because the quick ball didn't work. I'm very sorry. I tried my best. Didn't succeed. And I also found an antique Sinistea. So, you know. And then I just got, and I also started training up my other Pokemon. We can go check. Like, this is my team at the moment, and it's not the team that we're gonna use because they are severely underleveled. But basically, Tiamat, Tsukiyomi, they were level 30 something. Particularly Tsukiyomi. Artemis was level 20 something. Aries was also level 20 something, and Aries has evolved. And I also, so I've mainly been leveling Pokemon up. That's what I've been doing, and I just got fed up with it. But this is team. I accidentally leveled up Freya. I didn't mean to, but she accidentally evolved. So now we have a Dracloak. So, you know, kind of starting to feel good. But I grinded these up, running around this part here, because this is where it is supposed to rain a whole lot. Not particularly here, but inside of this bamboo forest, it supposedly rains a lot here. So this is where I was running around grinding. So much so that I leveled up our entire team to level 50. And some of the reserves to a lot as well. So, you know, no one can say that I didn't try to get Paldea to rain. I didn't manage it though, so back to Legends Arceus, back to the past we went. And we slept in a tent a couple of nights and then it started raining. It took me literally less than 10 minutes. If any of you ever need a Goodra for anything, I recommend Pokemon Legends Arceus. Because it isn't a pain in the behind. Hello Galaxy, welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. Doing alright for the video. Oh, good that you're doing alright. Hello Perry! Hello Perry as well. Welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. But it's time to switch back the team so that we actually get our correct team. Tiamat isn't supposed to be there, but I can order this later. It's fine. I don't think actually I have them in any kind of particular order other than the ones that I don't really want to use up top and the ones that I might want to use down below. Kind of sad that I just can't just grab them all and place them in, but when I grab them all they are ordered sideways and I can't fit them in sideways for some reason. But yeah, this is the team, so everyone is level 50 because Legends Arceus and evolving stuff is awesome. Do recommend. Wait, Neptune finally became a dragon. Yes! We finally have a team of only dragons. Not a pseudo dragon anywhere. They are all dragons. And I honestly think that these three are gonna be what we're gonna use the most. Loki, I hope we can use for Tinka-Tink because Fire Blast and Bulldoze. If I remember correctly, Bulldoze is strong against steel types. So that is basically why I have them this order. Neptune is hopefully gonna be the MVP. But it scares me. Nuwa, I think Nuwa has like neutral damage from fairy type moves, so I kind of hope that Nuwa is gonna be our second best option here. And Loki, I hope that he doesn't die immediately. Plus Bulldoze slows enemies, so that's a plus. Yes, I really hope so. Hermes. He's a quick boy. Hopefully that helps. Honestly, I kind of want Hermes to just shift gear a ton and then just demolish the entire Elite Four, basically, or at least the Dragon Elite Four member. Freya doesn't have any good moves yet, so she's just not as useless anymore. She's getting up there. Oh, hello, Shadow Senpai. Welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. And how am I? You can come inside. Yes, I remember. I'm good. I took a shot today, though, so my arm kind of hurts. I don't know what he did when he gave me the shot, but it hurts. And it's not the big Rona shot. It's actually for ticks, basically, like a disease that you can get from ticks. And since I'm out in nature so much, I kind of need it, just in case. Because I don't want to be paralyzed. I don't think that's really common, though. It's kind of worst case scenario, but it's kind of a brain thing that they do. It doesn't sound pleasant. Prefer the vaccine, but my arm is kind of sore. And Loki is a beast speed and damage wise. Yes, he is. 119. So Hermes is faster, but and Freya is also faster now, actually. But I mean attack wise. So yeah, Loki and also also health-wise. So, you know. Loki is awesome. He's probably gonna continue to be awesome, hopefully. But it is slightly nerve-wracking. Nuwa is also really, really close to leveling up too, so... Nuwa doesn't have a whole held item though. Do I have a held item that I would want to give her? Where are my held items? These are the held items, right? I have a chipped teapot. Stuffed sand. Hard miracle seed. Shell bell. Reduces the weight of the holder. I don't think they are gonna have any weight related things. Like tricking the eyes of its enemies and protecting it from additional effects of moves. Are they gonna have a lot of additional effects though? Hold on. I just remember that you can buy held items. Maybe we can buy something that ups the damage of poison type moves, because in that case, that is something that we probably need. So, to the big city. And we can go here. Yeah, that is fine. I know that feels if you can't move your arm from the shot. I experienced that. Yeah. I can move it just fine. It's just that as soon as I just try and get the arm above my head, that's basically when it starts to hurt. So, you know, it's fine most of the time, but not always. I think this is where we buy stuff. General goods, I think? Bottle cap. Certain people are delighted to be given one of these. Do I need a bottle cap? Is James in this game? Or Meowth? Because those two collected bottle caps. I remember that. Okay, that was not... are they called battle items? They are called battle items. Okay, never mind. Do you have anything... I mean, this is pretty... not that interesting. Okay, this was not really what I wanted. Was the holder... boost the power of the holder, super effective moves. We can grab one of those. Yeah, because that's gonna be plenty useful. When the holder is hit with a move that should knock it out, it may be under... That might also be good to have, honestly. If we just want to kamikaze something. But who to kamikaze is not something that I kind of know from the beginning. When stats lowers by moves used against it or by other Pokemon's abilities. Sure, let's grab that one for Nuwa. That's fine. Nah, we're good. That was the wrong button. This button. I definitely know what I'm doing. Somehow I thought that the new items were gonna end up at the bottom. Having a stat lowered by moves. Give to Pokemon. There we go. And then the expert belt. When I click use, I mean to click give to Pokemon. You should know that by now. Different cities have different items to buy if you're looking for something specific. Oh, that makes sense. Well, we got this. I kind of just thought that every city had the same thing. Especially considering that what they have kind of changes in between how many gyms I have battled. But the expert belt is gonna help Neptune. It's gonna up the effectiveness of whatever move he has that is super effective. And in this case, it's gonna be the poison. So, you know. Looking forward to this. Not at all. Is that how you get into the things? I need to check this. Because I have not... I didn't know there was a road there. Maybe I knew, but I do not remember it there being a road there. I want to go see. Mainly because procrastination. Fairies are scary. Wait, where was the road? It is through the city and to the south. Okay. I'm gonna have a look. No, not even the same chain of markets in the same city have the same stuff. Oh, I see. I see. Kinda cool, though. Kinda cool. And also kind of valid, because that's how things typically are. Different cities buy different stuff because of, you know, the customers are looking for different things. Like in example, one city, a certain kind of soda might be really interesting. Really, like, a lot of people buy that particular kind of soda. And then in another city, they have their own soda brand, so then everyone is buying that instead. What is gotta be nearby? You want to train my Pokemons? They say there's a tunnel around here that leads into the great crater of Paldea. I see. That's probably the case. Isaac, the scientist. I get to whack a scientist. That is not the best type matchup. So we're gonna switch it. The problem is finding where that stuff is so annoying sometimes. Yeah, I can definitely understand that. The thing might have levitate, so we're gonna fire blast it instead. Looks like my search is getting cut short. Yes, it is. You should go back. Did you only have one Pokemon? And you want to get into the crater? I don't think that's very optimal. This gate is also closed, so no entry. But there are also presents nearby, and I'm all for the different kind of presents and stuff. So you know. That's not presents, that's just doggos. Bum, 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 bum. Are you sure that you should be sleeping that close to a person? Because that seems kinda dangerous. Not judging your friendship, but I am slightly judging your friendship. I'm always looking up on wikis when I need something specific. Yeah, that's probably what I would do too. Now I just wanted something that's gonna work. So, you know. Would be awesome if it was the poison sludge, though. Kind of. I think the only market that is always the same is the Blissey Pharmacy, which also makes sense. Pharmacies tend to be the same. I think we should go now. I don't want to. But someone needs to tell the fairies that they're wrong, apparently. And apparently that someone needs to be my dragons. I would have loved for the fairy type thingamabob to be way earlier when Neptune was strong even though he was unevolved. Because that would have been awesome. Now it kind of isn't an option. And why on earth is it so dark? Why can't it not be daytime? I want to battle people during the daytime because stuff is way more visible. I'm just gonna explore and... I'm gonna explore! Sometimes you just need some dragons to have a civil debate. Yes, exactly. I will return later when it is time for the young master's piano lesson. Until then, please give him my regards. That does not look like a piano teacher. Yes, Mr. Harrington? Hmm? And who might you be, young lady? A friend of the young master, perhaps? I'm not sure. Ah, I see. Since you seem unaware, I must inform you that this is the base of Team Star's fairy crew. The Ruchba squad, led by young Master Ortega. Mr. Harrington, I don't think we're supposed to be giving out that information. No? Then please accept my apologies. Do you have any idea as to who this young lady might be? She's no friend of ours. You know, I think she might be here to try and take us on. Understood. In that case, I take it you're an adversary of the young master. I guess! Is that so? Well then, that leaves me with one last thing to ask you. Huh? Would you be so kind as to indulge me in a quick battle? Sure! Splendid! Then let us begin. Yes, Pokemon Trainer Harrington, yes. Lovely. That's a that's not a Grimmsnarl, it's a something else. It's a Morgrim. Poison Tail! Okay. Ah, super effective. Oh, fine. What was the level of that thing? Hatram. Hatram is... Psychic? Isn't Psychic also weak to poison? Or am I just... wrong? I might be very wrong. But I can't use the same move. Yeah, fine. I accidentally misclicked. Aqua Tail? We're just... all of the tail slaps. Calm mind. Well, that is fine because you are slower than I am. So... special defense. Well... I don't care about the special defense because this is not a special defense kind of thing. And now she's poisoned. And I am getting the feel that I should really try and see if I can get a stronger physical. Okay, never mind. Psychic is strong against me. So fine. Okay, so we need to have an eye open for the different kinds of fairy psychics. Well, indeed. An outstanding performance. However, be aware that young Master Ortega's battle prowess far surpasses my paltry skills. You would do well to take care. Now, if you'll excuse me. Hasta la vista. Yes. That gentlemanly guy used to be the director of the academy, I think. At least that's what I heard. Now he's like tutoring the boss or something. He shows up here sometimes to take the boss to his lessons. Hang on, why am I explaining this to you? There's no doubting you're here to make trouble, so I gotta let everyone know. Hasta la vista? Yes, hasta la vista. Such a weird greeting. Okay, stalker number 3. I see the guard has been dealt with. Good job. Wasn't really a guard, but... My headcanon is that the old director is now crying in the corner after him being beaten by a child. My headcanon is that something weird is going on. That base belongs to Team Star's fairy crew, the Ruchba squad. Their boss, Ortega, is the mechanic of the team. He may be the youngest of the bosses, but his battle skills are no joke. Underestimate him and things will go south for you quickly. I have dragons. There's a good possibility of things going south. He's also a real lead from the back type. He gets his grunts to do all the dirty work for him. But his weak point is his short fuse. Get him good and angry and he'll march out to the front lines to deal with you himself. In terms of tactics, there is nothing else for it but to take down all of the lackeys he sends your way. Just tough it out until Ortega shows up and go from there. Ring the bell on the gates once you're ready to kick off this phase of the operation. Time to wipe the Ruchba squad off the map. After I see if I can get a better poison type attack. And also heal up. No, that was nothing shiny. Yeah, we'll go quickly. Even though that area is terrible for the FPS. Probably because all of the flowers, but I'm not entirely sure. But FPS doesn't go brrrt. It goes the opposite of brrrt. So, do I have good poison type stuff? Pokemon no FPS, yep, no FPS. Poison tail is the one we have. Gunk shot. That is way lower on the FPS, no, the accuracy though. Toxic spikes, poison jab. Poison jab is better. And I have a poison jab. Except that we can't learn poison jab. For some reason. We can learn gunk shot. I think we're gonna get Gong Shot. Only because it's so big of a difference. Name, then just... G. Poison Jab on Garchomp might be a good idea for extra coverage. It might be. Sure, we're gonna lose the heightened chance of landing a critical hit. Because I kind of want to keep the Aqua Tail because no one else kind of has the water thing. And Poison Tail is kind of weak. So if it does land a critical hit, it's still gonna be less powerful than this one. And this is gonna land like half of the time, because if it's not 100% accuracy, it's 50% accurate. But even so, even if this one lands half the time, it's still gonna do more damage than Poison Tail. So as long as Neptune can stay alive, I think this is a good thing. Oh, is that algae dragon supposed to jab someone? I don't know. I wanted him to be able to poison jab stuff. I think Dragon Claw was a learned move though, and the rest I kind of need. Because I need Fire Blast for the thing that the Poison Jab is not gonna work against, so I can't remove Fire Blast. I kind of don't want to remove the others either. We're not gonna use Sandstorm though. Because of where I need, like, I might actually need Sandstorm as well. Why must stuff be so difficult? Bleh. Tia moves can be remembered as well if they had them once. That's a good notion. That in that case, I'm gonna do that. Poison Jab. I'm not gonna use Pounce. Why on earth would I need to use Pounce? Okay, so now we have a team that is better suited. I'm still really not looking forward to this. Respect the pounds. I do respect the pounds, but maybe not right now. Do you have a pink tail? You do not have a pink tail. Then I am not interested in you. No pink tails? I don't see any pink tails. I mean, filthy demons! I kind of want a shiny Floette or Flabébé though. Because they kind of pretty. Only some of the colors though. But you know, can't get everything. And that's a flying thingamabob, so we're only gonna, you know, grab the presents and see what on earth is shimmering and shining over here, and then I don't think I have an excuse anymore. Ah! It's a shiny demon Eevee! Not interested. And so many flying Pokemons. Oh, red, orange, red, blue, orange, white. There's a yellow one. There's a yellow one as well. So in my gotta collect everything, I actually have... I caught all of them as Flabebe, which was plenty annoying. Spawn rates is not the best. Round here they spawn a ton, but it's mainly Floettes and not Flabebes, and I need everything. I have evolved the most of them to Floette though. But here we go! You want to get a shiny one as well, but spotting one is just way too hard. It kind of is, but it's also about the same difficulty as spotting the antique Sinistea. You just gotta go to them and squat down and use the camera. Code Red, Operation Starfall alert. Everyone get into position and defend the boss with all you got. And rest assured, Intruder will deal with you without the boss's help. Unless you manage to defeat 30 of our Pokemon in 10 minutes, that is. Good luck with that. Yes, I might need the good luck. That is why I don't hunt that Sinistea, yes. My dream, though, is to get a shiny Sinistea. So you deal with that. You do not deal with that. You do not deal with that. You deal with that, maybe. You deal with that. Things are going way better than I thought. You are not dealing with that. You can deal with those. You can not. You can maybe deal with those. Here's the Jigglypuffs. Yeah, these are fine. You can deal with that. Just fine. Why is there so much water? And why is it lagging? It's lagging so much. Oh, I love the lags. My poor FPS. Yeah, you go over there. Like, who on earth thought that water in this area was a good idea? I highly blame the water for the lag. Laggy. Let's give up. Can I not heal? Can you just help Nuwa with that? There we go. 7.8, too much water. Yes! Makes sense. I will do that as well when I hunt Sinistea. I just need to... I don't care which version. I need them for the decks. Yes. I would love a shiny Sinistea. They pink and they're pretty. What it do be making me wait sometimes. Yes. Yes. As long as it is come from above, slip and slide is not the best. And especially not because it's probably melting water from the mountain. That stuff is cold. Good luck, you can do this, Jeena. I hope so. They didn't lose as much AP as I thought. Yeah, I thought one of them was gonna faint. Our defenses are breached. It's all up to the boss now. It's... yes. I would love to heal in between. That's a lot of hearts. And there were Rotoms. Not Rotoms, but the thingamabobs on the... as the wheels. He's kind of cute. Not gonna lie. Huh. So you, Jeena. Okay. Talk about underwhelming. I was expecting someone, I don't know, a little more beefed up. I am plenty strong. I will have you know. Well, whatever. I don't care who you are. Not like I'm gonna lose to you anyway. If you think fairy types are all about cuteness, I do not. They are tiny demons. You're in for a nasty surprise. I am fully prepared for a nasty surprise. The love card, yes. Was he expecting a bodybuilder or something? Probably. Probably. Of course he has a luxury bowl. Out of all the things I was expecting, that was not what I was expecting. Promise I'll play nice, so don't blame me when stuff happens. I mean, it's just poison thing. Because we're gonna need shipping damage if we are to fight in a sumo rill. Ow. Did I just realize how outmatched... Well, it hurt a lot more than I thought. I will give you that. Gunshot. Don't miss! There we go. We didn't need the poison. We should have just gunshot immediately. Wigglytuff. No, I definitely want to keep my current Pokemon right now. Why do you only have the tanky boys? Yes, good. Don't miss. Your Neptune's only thing right now is to not miss under any circumstance. Darkspawn, will I switch my Pokemon? Well, technically I don't want to do that, but I think I should... I think I should keep the current Pokemon. I am very worried about his Revavroom. And I honestly thought that he was gonna have the Tinka Tinka line. Gunk shot, don't miss. That is not the best. It's really not the best. Tail. There we go again. So we really need to switch Neptune out. Okay, we need to switch Neptune out. Now. Do I want shipping damage set up immediately? I don't. I think the weather is gonna switch and change. Honestly, I probably should have sent in Nuwa instead because Loki is also a physical attacker. Have a taste of this slick move, but you can't handle my Pokemon's adorable strength. I've got poison jab. Neptune facing an army of fairies. This is a fair fight then. It basically was like that. Well, where's my team on the ropes? That's totally not fair. It's very fair. I have dragons. There goes the Misty Surge. Shipping damage or a lot of damage? A lot of damage. Nope, don't. This is my cable. That didn't do as much as I thought it was gonna be. And you just destroyed the mist. I am very fine with this development. I think I am allowed to heal. So I am gonna heal. Nice damage, Loki. It is plenty nice damage. Oh, there goes the magical talk. Okay, never mind. Okay, we're just gonna have... No, okay, there we go. There we go. That car is fast. It's really, really fast. And I do not like the magical torque or whatever it is, because that has given us so many problems. And thankfully it doesn't do as many things against... Neptune is awesome! Have we ever talked about how much we love Neptune? We're gonna try and heal Neptune. And Kieran is... okay, Hyper Potion is actually gonna work for Neptune, so... Yeah, Hyper Potion. Let's go and get that one. Yes! Neptune is awesome! Have we ever talked about how much we love Neptune? Don't miss! Thank you! What? What? This was easy! We didn't even... We only used 2 of the Pokémons! Yes, how could you lose? I agree! I mean, I'm plenty happy that we won, but I agree. How on earth? Neptune does need cuddles as a reward now. Neptune is the goat. He deserves all of the cuddles. He's the best. That wasn't that bad. Neptune MVP. Neptune is the MVP. Very, very much. Neptune carries all of the time. Okay, backstory. About a year and a half ago. Oh, what the heck? Your toy car didn't bud an inch, huh? I told you, it's not a toy. It's called the Starmobile, and I was up all night building it. The problem is clearly that we're not giving it enough juice. You designed this thing to be powered by 2 Charcadet, but it's just too heavy. That's such a shame. I wanted to see the looks on our bullies' faces once we got it moving. I'm sorry. I really thought it could work. Come, good fellow, 'tis no occasion for melancholy. Why, to make such a remarkable contraption by thine own hand. Genius, thy name is Ortega. Yeah, well, there's no point if it doesn't work, is there? If I knew all that effort would have 0 payout, I'd just have asked Mother to buy a car for us. Well, it's more fun if you actually try and do it yourself, so... See, this is why people don't take you seriously. You say some stupid things, you know that? What? Mela, cool it, would you? Yeah, how about no? I mean, we even put this here in the code, for crying out loud. When we started Team Star, we swore to quit relying on our parents or bags of cash to fix our problems for us. Or did you forget? Fair. If that hunk of junk doesn't move, get it moving. If we're short on juice, just gotta crank up the power somehow. Doesn't take a genius, man. That's easy enough to say, Melly. Do you have an actual plan? Yep, I'm gonna train up my Charcadet and have him evolve. Their boosted firepower will get the Starmobile moving, no sweat. But the hour of Operation Star is nigh at hand. Will you succeed in time? Oh, I'll get it done. Melly, wait! You know, Mella shoots her mouth off an awful lot, but she means well. I know. Oh, this sucks. Well, you managed to get them moving. This sucks. I hate myself for losing, but I also can't get over how awesome you were in that battle. Especially because I had dragons. If any of us squad bosses are defeated, that means we have to step down. And going against our code would make me a traitor to the team. Fine. It's not like I have a choice anyway, so take the badge already. You'd better treat it with the respect it deserves. I will. As I said, he's kind of cute. But yeah, I'm not done yet. Here's my favorite TM2. Feel free to marvel at how awesome it is. I'm not gonna use it because it's dazzling gleam. Oh, this damages the opposing Pokemon by emitting a powerful flash. Yes, it is fairy type, so... And just so you know, you are the worst! Like the most annoying person ever! But I get it. You're super strong. I'll admit that much. You even busted up my Starmobile. That I did. Young Master Ortega. Mr. Harrington. I guess it's time for my piano lesson, huh? As it happens, I just lost my boss title, so I'm all good to head on home. Actually, a different matter brought me. There is somebody I would like you to meet. He is a distant acquaintance of mine. The name's Clive. Okay, what's your business here? I want you to tell me something. You're the son of a wealthy family and the heir to a major apparel company, so why join a group like Team Star? What a question to ask someone you've just met. Well, my answer's the same as everyone else in the team. It's 'cause I was being bullied. So the academy really did used to have an issue with bullying. Yep. Shouldn't be surprising to you. Who would guess, right? The school is all rainbows and butterflies these days. And the bullies from back then don't even go to the academy anymore. Why? What happened to them? As the former director of the academy, I believe I am best positioned to answer that question. Mr. Harrington. About 18 months ago, the members of Team Star confronted the students who used to bully them, and an altercation broke out between the groups. Though it did not escalate into a major incident, the altercation nonetheless caused a scandal of hitherto unknown proportions. As a result of what occurred that day, the students who had perpetrated the bullying dropped out of the academy one after another. But there aren't any records of that anywhere in the academy. No, I should imagine not. My former deputy deleted all records of the incident, you see. That is highly illegal. Extremely illegal. I sense some nepotism or something, I'm not really sure, but something ism. What? Why would anyone do that? To protect someone else, probably for some unknown reason, because that is so illegal. Just as I was puzzling over how to best deal with Team Star in the aftermath of the incident, a certain student came to see me. This student declared that they would take all responsibility for the team's actions. In exchange, they requested that I exonerate the other students of Team Star from any blame. Huh? No one told me that. That's probably what happened to the leader of Team Star then. They kind of took the blame for all of the others. I accepted the request and agreed to not take disciplinary action against Team Star. Then I assigned 18 months of overseas study to the student who took responsibility for the team. I am very sure that I know who that is. A year and a half of studying abroad? This was not intended as a punishment, you understand. Team Star were the victims after all. I wanted the student to take some time to rest, so I had them return home to the Galar region, under the pretext of overseas study. Around that time, however, the former deputy director took it upon himself to erase all traces of the incident from the academy servers, which is very illegal. It appears his intent was to shield himself from any blame. Still illegal. So he tried to cover up the whole thing? That's terrible. It is! After we discovered what he had done, I dealt with him appropriately, of course. But the inability of myself and the rest of the teaching staff to prevent this terrible act also represented a grave blunder on our part. Yes, it did. I accepted the blame that lay at my feet and resigned from my position as a director. The rest of the teaching staff then joined me in handing in their notices. I honestly don't think that's a good idea. Okay, pause here. Pause. I didn't want to pause, but pause. I can understand the notion of taking responsibility and just being like, I wasn't able to stop this from happening. I need to resign. But that also means that you have the same students who has gone through all of this trauma, but with new teachers who doesn't know anything about the trauma because the records were deleted. Not even the headmaster, Clive, knows anything about this. So we have several students dealing with a huge amount of trauma from a thing that happened that none of the grown-ups knows about. And we have a history of bullying. And none of the teachers know what to look for. I am very surprised if there is no bullying at this school, because this seems like a recipe for disaster, if I ever seen a recipe for disaster. Hopefully they are all trained educators and know what to look for when it comes to bullying, but press extra doubt. A lot of doubt. A lot. What topic would I teach if I lived in the Pokemon world? Math? Very much math. And Pokemon care, I think, honestly. Yeah, probably that. Math and Pokemon care. Or some science subject. Physics should be a thing here too, so I might just go for the boring option of math and physics. Might be something more to do with Pokemon as to... if we're talking about power of moves and stuff like that, that goes into math and physics. technology is something that I teach, and technology really translates well into Pokemon as well, so yeah. Okay. So that's why the current teachers were all brought in a year and a half ago. Apparently. I understand my actions have caused you a great deal of trouble. You have my sincere apologies. It has! You should have written this down! Sure, the records were deleted. You could have made, like, a pro memoria version of your own. Hang on, Mr. Harrington. How come you suddenly decided to talk about this now? Young Master Ortega, Team Star cannot carry on in its current fashion. I merely wish to give you a chance to chart a better course. As you should. Well, there's no way I'm abandoning my friends and going to school without them. Not after we've come this far. Your friends in Team Star must mean a great deal to you. Friends do mean a lot. A really big lot to kids that age, so makes sense. Isn't that obvious? It's cause, you know, they're my greatest treasure in the whole world. Now I can never set my foot in that lag town anywhere. No more. Never again. Okay, thanks to these streams, I've gotten so much respect for Dragalge Skrelp now. I want one in my next playthrough now. I do recommend that. Really do recommend that. They are awesome. I kind of thought that, hey, Dragalge Skrelp, this is my starter because hatched from an egg, so it was my first dragon in, like, parentheses, but Neptune has carried way more than I thought that he would. Well, let's be real, they're not even trained enough to be champion level trainers, so they most definitely are not trained teachers. We don't know that because champion level trainers are really few and far between, and it's also might be the same case as with Nemona, that they have one strong team and they also have teams for training students. Because just battling students, if I were to like train up someone that just got their starter Pokemon, pushing Dragalge, Loki, you know, my team against those like beginner trainers, that would be incredibly mean. If I want them to learn something, then I would do, you know, do the same bait with just as Nemona did and just grab a young Pokemon and train with them. So, you know. And she only needed Loki and Neptune. Yes, those are the only one that I needed. Very cool, a lot of things do translate into Pokemon, but could be fun to find out why Neptune levitates in the air or how a Salamence can fly. Well, Salamence has wings, so there is that. And maybe dragons use some kind of force to kind of levitate. Because Magnemite uses magnetic force to levitate. And since it is Pokemon, it's plenty possible that they can manipulate something else. I mean, we have Pokemon that can manipulate magnetic fields. We have Pokemon that can create black holes. It's plenty possible for Pokemon to actually be able to manipulate gravitational fields, which is scary. But maybe that's how they do it. Makes sense as a gym leader to fight trainers at the level they're expected to be. Yeah. And also trainers, also like teachers. It would be a very boring game if you actually needed to train for years. The protagonists are all prodigies. Yes. Jeena, it's me, Stalker number 3. I take it that Ortega handed over his star badge to you then? You did. I see. With its boss no longer around, the Ruchba squad is as good as finished. Me! Even Ortega. I'm sorry. We're almost there now, just one boss left. The operation's been a huge success thanks to you, Jeena. Yeah. And Clive has also performed admirably as your support. He hasn't done a lot of supporting. I remember him saying that you're acquaintances. Have you known each other long? Not that long. I'm new in the region, so, you know. Even though the headmaster... I mean, Clive was the first person from Paldea that I met. Still not long. Well, he's clearly a reliable friend. He almost reminds me of the gang back in the day. Back in what day? As you know, Team Star was formed by a group of students who were being bullied at school. Shortly after forming the team, these students, none other than the squad bosses themselves, confronted their bullies head-on. The outcome was a resounding victory for Team Star, though you could hardly call it a contest. The bullies didn't even put up a fight. They all bolted from battle the first chance they got. Scared spitless of Team Star, the bullies then dropped out of school one after another, and Team Star ended up the villains of the story. But that's neither here nor there. Forget I mentioned it. Now, about your reward, I'll transfer some LP over to your phone as promised. Thank you. I can make more TMs. Make good use of those TMs. They should help you take down the last remaining boss. My supply unit rep will be along soon to give you your bonus reward. Yep. Here I am. We do not trust this cute little girl. Keep in your Pokeball. Go stay in your Pokeball for once, will you? Exactly. Ah! Or something. Wow, Team Star went through all that, huh? They just wanted the bullies to go away, but then they became the bad guys in everyone's eyes. What a joke. The students, the teachers, they're all so messed up. There are no perfect people, sadly. Which is also kind of interesting because perfection is kind of boring. It's the faults or the individualism in each and every one of us that makes us interesting. If even just one of them had been paying attention when everyone was being bullied, exactly! They'd have been able to tell right away that Team Star wasn't the one in the wrong. And also if Team Star would have told the teachers as well. But I guess the big boss was the one who urged everybody to face their bullies despite knowing how messed up the academy is. Sure you don't know anything? What? You apparently you know about that. What a massive idiot, creating Team Star and just hoping their plan would miraculously work out. They are kids. It's fine to be naive if you are a kid. You don't need to put yourself, that person down that much. Yeah, I don't know about that. I'm sure of it. Well, here's your reward. I have let slipped what my theory is. The next boss is the very last one. We're counting on you, Jeena. Yes. Only Loki fainted. Well, we did use 2 hyper potions, though. I'm sorry. Oh, my ears just did a weird thing. Okay, I can hear again. Fine. Don't come here. Thank you. Yes, I would like to heal my Pokemon. Thank you, guys. Thank you. True, but still look at the test we are taking. If that is what we need to know for the world, then you're gonna be a straight A student, so being a good trainer cannot be that difficult. I haven't taken a lot of the classes in this game. I'm not really sure if we should or shouldn't. Wait. I very much haven't thus far. I doubt that counts over there. Can I? I want to see if I can get into the lighthouse, because I would like to get into the lighthouse. That means we need to go into Laggy Town again. But I want to get in there. Hello? Never thought your crew could get beat. Well, you got beat. So. And that's a treasure for the Horde. So. It's kind of cool that you can get gear for your Cyclizar, which also makes sense. Because that's, you know, how a lot of horse equipment is. And also dog equipment, but it's more similar to horse equipment. I don't feel like stepping foot in this icy cold water. So, you know. Ooh, I can go up. Why must you only have the tiny things? Well, it is a very pretty place, I will give you that. I am just worried about the large amount of melting water from the mountain. I mean, this water should be about a couple of degrees above freezing. Or right at the freezing temperature. which is slightly different depending on if you go Celsius or Fahrenheit. Or Kelvin, for that matter. That's an Espeon! Don't think I've seen an Espeon in the wild before. Kind of interesting. Although, shouldn't a Sylveon be more interesting? Because, sure, Espeon and Umbreon is only like them being really, really happy. And then they evolve. So sure, they can probably be wild and really, really happy. But isn't Sylveon evolving because it's super well cared for? By a human? So how come there are wild Sylveons? Don't come close. That is kind of confusing. Me. There's a lot of scary stuff in that water. I use button to fellow German. Yes! They sometimes say Gesundheit as well as you say. They do? It's like smorgasbord or something like that. It sounds so weird when people just, you know, Americans say smorgasbord because it's smörgåsbord, not smorgasbord. Or affection in Gen 6 and 7. Yeah, it's an affection I was after. But yeah, maybe it's just good friend situations. So they have a really good friend somewhere in the wild. But even so, if you catch them, you are like separating them from their really good friend. Which seems kind of mean. I think this is our next little thing that we need to do. We should probably fly there. I mean, the English language also took kindergarten from German. Yeah, that's true. I haven't thought about that before. Because in Swedish it's something very different. But yeah, although we also have a lot of loan words from Germany because Sweden and Germany kind of have a history. We also have a lot of loan words from French. Though more furniture related words than anything else though. No. I only wanted the presents, I didn't want the batteries. There we go. English is a Germanic language after all. It is. It is. Just please don't try to pronounce Swedish. It sounds kind of mean, but it's also kind of sort of true. Hold on. We are actually gonna be fighting a fighting type thingamabob. Because that's kind of where we are heading at the moment. Do you guys think that it would be a good decision to switch someone, probably Hermes, out for Skiyomi? Because flying. And honestly also Freya should actually be really good in this fight, because isn't Ghosts super effective against the fighting types? Hermes is probably the only one who's gonna have a slight difficulty. Lua as well, though. Aren't or steel types with fighting types? I have forgotten. How many Pokemon resist fighting? They're immune to fighting. Then Freya is gonna be awesome. You would say no to Tsukiyomi action. Okay, we're gonna keep the team then. I'm gonna keep the team. But we might also want to see. I heavily doubt that there is an attack that we can remember that is gonna be good. Phantom Force is a good attack. Why do you not know Phantom Force? What? Yes. We need Phantom Force. Why on earth do you have Astonish and not Phantom Force? I mean, for the flinch. But then you have Bite. Begone. What? Who did Phantom Force like this? I don't know. Are there any more good moves that I have apparently forgotten? I mean, Hex, but Hex is special attack and Freya is a physical attacker. Assurance. It's not gonna... It might be good for double battles, otherwise not. And only if we have someone that outspeeds Freya, which is not a lot. Because Freya is kind of speed. Lock on. Could be good. Infestation is weak. Dragon Dance? Yes! You are to learn Dragon Dance. Are you ever gonna need quick attack with the speed of 120? I doubt it. We're gonna have Dragon Dance instead. Okay. I feel pretty good about Freya's moveset now. I don't feel as good about her level because the next team is level 55 or something like that. Don't really remember, but something like that. But we're gonna run around and we're gonna battle some trainers. Because there should be trainers. And also just explore this place because we kind of haven't been here a whole lot. Silly berry. I love the berries. Yeah, we have a fighter that we can put Freya up against because that would be cool. That's a fighter. Can try it. These are kind of very strong though. But Phantom Force. The thing has roost. Yeah, that was a huge pose. Yes. Yes. Okay, Noah, good you were there for the firefight. She did awesome against the tiny little stuff though. So, you know, that's something. Doesn't Freya evolve at like level 64 or something like that? I think she does. So her final evolution is Pretty late. Pretty late. And everything. Just gonna Dragon Pulse you with that. Now use Sword Stance. I'm just gonna blast you into infinity and beyond. It's fine. Like, well, yeah. She's a very late evolver. And I don't really know why she's that late at evolving. I think maybe. No, that's just a weird rock. That's not a cave. Guess you need to wait until area 0. Maybe so. Maybe so. I'm gonna Dragon Dance. You Sword Stance, I Dragon Dance. Because, you know, we're 2 against 1. Dragon Dance. So we're quicker now. Dragons usually are late evolvers. That they are. But level 64 is very late even for dragons. 64 is very late. Dragonite evolves at 50. A lot of them evolve at 50. Some 55. 65 is extremely late. And Freya evolved into her middle stage at level 50. So it probably has something to do with the game that she's from. She's probably like this line is probably super late in the game or something like that. But you know, still very weird. Oh no, hello Leon, welcome to the stream. I do hope you guys have been having a wonderful day so far. And yes, dragon. All of the dragons. I do not wish to go down that way. I was about to say that I was slightly lost, but then I found a treasure, so no, I am not in fact lost. I meant to grab the pollen puff the entire time. Very calculated move. I have gone in a big circle. And when I say big circle, I meant that I went into that little thing and then I turned back. Pretty sure. Because we have been around this lake. Where is... That's not the lake with the dragons. Is this the lake with the dragons? I don't remember where the lake with the dragons is. But it's somewhere. Okay, so we turn around. And we go back. Yeah, we battled that one. Nice, thank you, Leon. Thank you. Except Rodigon, that one doesn't evolve late. To be honest, it doesn't evolve at all. Yeah. It doesn't evolve at all, so it doesn't count. But let's... Do we need to Dragon Dance? We're... hopefully not. We didn't need to Dragon Dance. There's Spice and Adore Pollen Puff at the same time, and it's all Among Us's fault. Very valid. Very valid. And Axu, if I just I know that you guys like to fight, but maybe you shouldn't. There we go. And we haven't even taken a single piece of damage. Being out east, I mean, we are pretty much in the east. What? I feel like that's like asking someone currently in England if they've ever been to England. It's like... He's probably confused or something, I don't know. I think that's a dark type. I'm gonna change. Don't really know to which one. Who needs to evolve? Loki needs to evolve. Not evolve, but level up. Jeena, quick question. Have you ever been to Sweden? Yeah, exactly what I mean. That's literally basically the same question. Talonflame, will I switch out my Pokémon? I actually do wish to switch out my Pokémon. Because I just remember that New is Steel type, but still has some water moves. I did not realize how big that shell is. We don't care about the rain dance. It's probably not fine anymore. It's probably fine. Yeah, acrobatics. I was worried over fire type moves, not acrobatics. Certain if this has been asked before, but what is my favorite Pokemon? Good question, because I don't really know. I have a lot of Pokemon that I really, really like. My favorite starter is Torterra, because that little boy just makes me so happy. And Torterra, I want the big Torterra because it's a beefy boy. But... yeah. Starter, Turtwig line, definitely. Probably do we want to learn Double Edge though? 120. I mean, 120 is massive damage. And it's also stab 120, but it's also damages Hermes. I mean, it might be good for a kamikaze action. We can remove bite for the time being. We can relearn bite if we change our minds. To be honest, grass types do be quite nice. Yeah, I like a whole lot of grass types. That's the same question before. The answer is the same. Yes. Like, I can have favorite Pokemon in different, like, groups or something like that. But other than that, I just like a lot of different Pokemon. Like Lycanroc. I like Lycanroc a whole lot. But there are a couple of dragons and grass types that I probably like more. So it's really difficult for me to choose a favorite. I should probably do the whole test again. Because it was so long ago that I have forgotten what the test told me that my favorite Pokemon was. I guess if I was as strong as you, I wouldn't even need to be scared even of Team Star. Team Star isn't that bad, though. They're only bullies that kind of bullying victims that kind of answer to bullying by being bullies. Which isn't the best, but that's what they did. Suspect some horse Pokemon or something like that. It's just because the horse Pokemon aren't that good. Like Galarian, Rapidash, and Ponyta. Mainly Ponyta. I really like them. But Zebstrika? Looks weird. And then Mudsdale also looks weird. It's mainly the dreadlocks that I'm just really kind of can't. The student. Are you sure you're a student and not a predator? Although we've met a lot of different like older students, so I guess it's more of a university thingamabob where you can just enroll whenever. I mean, zebras and horses are related, yes. But zebras are cute to look at. Why did we miss? Ish the thing. Dragon did? I am confused. Plenty confused. So Gen 10, hopefully a beautiful grass horse. Yes, hopefully. Just any kind of horse, not any kind, but I honestly think that we need. Ow! I honestly think that we need more horses. Because we kind of have more cows than we have horses, which is weird. Fighting. Ooh, Loki. Bulldoze. Yes, speed fell. Are you slower? You're not slower. Ow! Why must things hurt so much? One monkey is gone. I will switch my Pokemon, thank you very much. Nua. Just realized that most of my favorite evolution lines are Gen 5 grass Pokemon. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I have anything like that in common, which feels kind of weird, but you know, because I don't really know what kind of Pokemon I like. I'm probably not that weird. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. I did not agree to snow. I did not agree to snow. There we go. Much better. A flinch. Ba-bum. We're a tank. I like having a tank. Snowscape? No, I wanted the rain! No. I really like Serperior. Oh, Serperior is nice. Maractus. Maractus is way better than Cacnea. And Lilligant. Lilligant is awesome. I like Lilligant. Lilligant is definitely up there in my favorites. Not really know where, but it's probably top 10. Yes, I like Maractus. It's a happy little dude who makes me happy. Yes, it's a very happy little dude. And as I said, I like that more than the Cacnea line. Give me my treasure. And leave me alone while I heal. Store health. Not that, because we need a revive first. There we go. The rest of top 10, I don't know. Lycanroc is probably up there. Both versions of Rapidash. Because that is basically the only good horse Pokemon. A lot of the evolutions I really like. Leafeon. Sylveon. But we don't talk about that during this playthrough. I also really want the fairy type to be more sinister than it is. It's just cute and fluffy and it's all... Me being from Norse mythology is just like, where on earth is the dark stuff? I'll be heading in the kitchen real quick. Anybody need anything? Yes! Although I already have my pumpkin snacks in my water, so I'm fine. I'm fine. But thank you. I am challenged by Lola the cook. Yes! Ooh. I know this is a grass type. It's a normal grass type, right? I think it's a normal grass type. And you only have one. So me doing Dragon Dance is probably not gonna do a whole lot. Probably. Hopefully. Yeah, I'm gonna need Dragon Dance. Not very effective. Dragon Dance! Dragon Dance, a whole lot! A glass of water, please. Thank you. Yes! Hello, Vestina. Welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. No, seeded. You are a weird little tree. And I would prefer you if you just don't do whatever it is that you are doing. Especially that. Especially that. Because Freya is not that strong. Good morning and have a nice day. Thank you, Jeena. Good morning and have a lovely start of the week. I actually want to level up Freya though, so we're gonna have to change. Sure, let's go with that. We could have gone with Neptune as well though. Neptune would probably be the better choice. So, Fire Blast. Why are you so tanky? This thing has no business being this tanky. Poison jab. Use that superior physical attack. Okay. Harumph. Shoot, I was so busy thinking about bamboo that I didn't focus on the battle. That was you not focusing. You see? You have a very well-trained Pokemon that can deal with stuff on their own in that case. These guys walk weirdly. Like, really weirdly. No! I was just watching Pokemon walk. We do not have anything that can deal with bugs, apparently. Other than Loki, but Fire Blast only has 5 power points, so you know. Neptune, find us. Oh, hello, Sario. Welcome to stream. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far. And how am I doing? I'm doing good. Because Neptune kind of stomped all over the fairy type thingamabob. Gong shot the thing. Mainly with gong shots, by the way. That is nowhere near as strong as I thought it was gonna be. And it's at least poisoned. Dragon Pulse then. I dislike bounce. Low kicks is quite annoying, but has a great shiny. Maybe it does. I don't think I've looked what the shiny looks like. Okay. I do have a nice day. Thanks for asking. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Least leveled up a bit. Sludge Bomb. I am plenty sure that I don't want Sludge Bomb. Yeah, Gunk Shot is way better. Mainly because of Poison Touch. Like, this is the crazy stuff. I am mainly, not always, but mainly trying to use his attacking bit, attack stat, and not the special attack, because if I use a physical move, he has a chance of poisoning the opponent. Like, I can poison stuff with Aqua Tail. If I use a special type move like Sludge Bomb or Dragon Pulse, then I'm not going to be able to do that. So I really prefer the physical ones. Because of that. So yeah. Shiny do be looking like a battery. Oh, I see. I see. There's a lot of Pokemon watching my every move. I am not sure I like that. You're back. Did you miss anything? No, you didn't. I've been mainly just running around battling trainers. Picking up stuff. Bullying of big bugs. That too. That too. And I see stuff. Behind this big rock, I see a light. And it was an oval stone for some reason. Why is the rock transforming? The cliff face is morphing when I run towards it. Why is this game so buggy and so laggy? It is so weird. Is there a trainer over here then? Because I kind of want to face off against trainers because that's way easier to level up than to level up with Pokemons. That's gonna be a poison type trainer. Let's go with Nua then. These falls are said to be quite famous. I'll help commemorate your visit with a fine battle. Yes! That is not a poison type Pokemon. I think. Dragon Pulse. I thought they were using poison types. What? Are you going into... How on earth do you fit inside of that shell? Florida is Florida. Which? You need to warn me in advance if you bring out those kinds of Pokemons. Because that is a stone evolution to boot. Poison jab the thing. I think its physical defense is kind of low as well. Ow! That hurt. Let's try Freya, because I really need to level up Freya a bit. I mean, Nua is a snail and they have no bones, so I guess she can squeeze in there. True? But it's also kind of cool that she just pulls in there and uses the attack from inside of the shell. Is this random trainer tougher than Ortega? Yes. And also... yes, actually. I got so worked up, the sweat was pouring down my back like a cascade. Yes. These little things are weird. Kind of cool story behind them, though. Ooh, tiny dragon. That really should be a Dragonite. Don't mind me. I'm just running through. This would have been so scary to do in Legends Arceus. I would have never ran through a Pokemon like that, especially if there's several Luxrays. Like, Luxrays are scary. Properly scary. Pro wrestling. No, I don't wish. I want to do that next week. I see you're almost at the 5th base. Hold up inside there is Team Star's last remaining squad. You fought well to make it this far. Thank you, Jeena. No problem. Jeena, Cassiopeia. So you made it as well, Clive. Of course. It is the last base. I wouldn't want to miss out on the action. Clive, I owe you my thanks. Your help has been invaluable to the operation. I'm sorry I was so wary of you at first. You still should be. This is the headmaster. I mean, it's not the headmaster. Well, that's all water under the bridge. When we're finished with this base, will that be the end of Operation Starfall then? Not quite. We still need to handle Team Star's secret mastermind, last of all. Do we have any leads on how to find them? I'm hoping they'll come out into the open once all of the squad bosses have stepped down. I see. We've come so far, only a few more steps left. Don't let me down, either of you. Cassiopeia's hung up? Alright. Thanks to you, Jeena, I've slowly but surely come to understand Team Star. I know what I need to do, and I know what my final decision will be. For that, I can't thank you enough. Take care in that base, Miss Jeena. Thank you. Sorry for getting all polite there. Don't know what came over me. It's fine. Oh, hello readers. Welcome to stream. I hope you had a lovely stream with Johto. And also that you've had a lovely week so far. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We kind of didn't want to go do this stream, this base right now. She's even standing up there. She's probably braver than most of them. I only want to grab this treasure. Thank you. I'm out of here. Because we had kind of already beaten a Team Star thing. And what we beat today was the fairy types. The fairy type of Team Star. Which I was super nervous about because we are only having dragons. Dragons are extremely weak to fairies. And this is the team, by the way. It kind of turns out that we didn't need to worry because Neptune just stomped over everything. Neptune and Loki, we didn't even need to send out a third. So it was Loki, mainly Neptune, against Ortega's entire team, and they were fine. They were just fine. But yeah, this is the team right now. After a lot of difficulty, we have evolved Nuba. Oh, you have a shiny Dragalge. You're gonna have to give me a picture of that, because this playthrough has caused me to really fall in love with Dragalge. Because this little boy is not so little, he's plenty big actually. I can send him out just to have a look, but wrong one. He's not little, he's very big. But this little guy, he just curb stomps everything. Everything. Can you come back? Thank you. Have I been having enough battles? 2 trainers. You need 5 trainers. Okay, fine. Fine. I need 3 more. I have found 1. So, you know, not the best. They're huge. I know. I know. He's huge. And I kinda love him. I do tend to like bigger Pokemon. I've noticed. I blame Moose because Moose is massive. Don't mind me, I'm just grabbing the present. Thank you. And also I'm grabbing this one over here. Yes. Kitty, what? That was the least disgraceful walk down that I've seen you do. Not really, because I've seen her fall down, which is really a whole lot less graceful than just almost falling down. But yeah, right now we're kind of preparing for the final Team Star. So maybe next stream we'll do Team Star and the last Titan. And then it's Elite Four time. You young ones call that flashy sport pro wrestling, right? Is it popular among your set these days? Not really. I prefer swords, thank you very much. Where are you at, Kitty? Kitty's gone. Anna Maria, the student, so yes. The ages of the students of this school is... I thought you were talking about... not ghosts. Bite and hope for the best. Yeah, because this is not good. Okay, fine. Critical hit. As long as that thing doesn't crit hit me, we're fine. And we're also fast as hit. We're fine. Cursed body? I don't think I've seen that ability before, have I? Bronze Song. Yes, we do need to switch. Because Bronze Song is gonna be strong against Freya. Let's go with Loki. Because when in doubt, you go for Loki or Neptune. Listen, that is awesome. That is awesome. I'm gonna look at it just after stream because kind of can't have Discord up at the same time, sadly. So now the big question is, does it have levitate or does it have heat proof? We're gonna guess that it has levitate. My guess is that it in fact has the other. Never mind, it did have levitate, it just has a whole lot of defense. Now it has even more. Oh well, it still works, it's fine. Look at my little land shark thing. kind of cute. You want to learn dig? Yes. That's physical, right? That is physical. I mean, it doesn't lower speed the way Bulldoze does. But we can hide. And it's stronger? That's a good question, actually. Because us being able... Although a lot of our Pokemon actually are really, really quick. Get rid of that. Because Freya is really, really quick and fast. And she's also gonna evolve one more time. Seems you're a pro at Pokemon battles. There is the rain! If you have any idea how long I have waited for rain in this game. And when I do not need the rain, that is when the rain is here. Nah, don't come at me, it's raining. Fine. We need rain for evolving Gudra. And I played this game for hours during this week just to be able to evolve her. And then it turns out... And then I kind of grabbed her into Pokemon Legends Arceus instead, because that took me like 10 minutes to get rain. And now we're here, and all of a sudden there is water coming from the sky and destroying even more of the frame rates with absolutely nothing to show for it. What is this stuff coming from the sky? I have never seen it before. Exactly. That's what I mean. What is this rain? I have been in this game for a month probably, and there has not been any wet stuff coming from the sky before. And all of a sudden, a lot of wet stuff coming from the sky. Acid, I'm assuming. Yeah, it probably is acid. Probably. It feels unpleasant to the touch, so it probably acid. Got to go, but hope you have a wonderful stream. Thank you for coming, Jono, and have a lovely rest. Yes. And good luck on whatever it is that you need to do tomorrow or next week. I don't know. I'm bad at saying goodbye. Yeah, bye bye, Jono. Have a lovely rest of the day. There we go. Cool work card. That's cool. That's cool. It's awesome. I think we should try and get Freya up to level 54. Because this team is level 55. So I would be very happy if we could get 54. If the game can work with me. This game plus water is not a good combination. Okay, so now it goes slowly again. We can run in this direction. Good to know. Good to know. Sadly, though, this direction kind of ends here. There we've got a musical lag. But we battled 3 trainers. Then there... Because I don't think there are any more trainers in these parts. Have I battled that trainer though? I think I have, but I might not have. No, I have not. I have not battled you. Let me just heal. I feel like a buffoon. I thought the thing I saw was just a mushroom, but it was alive. It's an Among Us. Bum, 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 bum. Dragon Dance. Because I have Dragon Dance and I'm gonna use it. Kind of doesn't make any sense to use it against this, but... Bum, 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 bum. Ow! Yeah, we disappear now. That hurt more like than I would have liked it to. That hurt less than I would have liked it to. Fine. Gonna bring out Loki. As I said, when in doubt, I tend to bring out Loki or Neptune, maybe Hermes in occasion. And also Skadi. Also, honestly, a whole lot of my team has actually turned out to be really awesome at what they do. It's mainly Freya that isn't as strong, but she's also the only one who isn't fully evolved yet. No, Skadi is also not fully evolved yet. Never mind. Freya wants to learn the move Takedown. I doubt I actually want you to learn Takedown. Yeah. No. Yes, there are fungus among us. Yes, there are fungus among us. Fungus among us fungus. Among fungus us? As fungus among us? I don't know what I'm talking about. I would like to find one more trainer though. But I also kind of don't know where to look. Now all of a sudden there is daytime again. That's her, but we have already battled her. And I'm pretty sure that she's the first trainer. And after her we kind of hugged the left side. And now we kind of came from the right. So the only one we haven't been to is the middle. Middle kind of doesn't seem to have a lot of trainers in it though. No. Oh, there's a probably bamboo shoot here though. It's a big bamboo shoot. Do you guys know, by the way, are the bamboo shoots just something that I should sell? Or are they good for something else other than selling? Or is that rugby monkey? Yes. Rugby monkeys. I kind of find them a bit weird. I mean, they're cool, but they're also slightly weird. Which a lot of Pokemon are, though. So, I guess they kind of fit right in there. Bum, 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 bum. I have one left, right? I have one left. I don't even know where that person is. But I think there's a coin up on the roof. Yes, I was correct. Just sell them. Okay, nice. No! I didn't mean to land on... Okay. can't make anything with them except to sell them. It's kind of sad though. Because it would be really cool if I could actually use them to cook food or something like that. I guess I kind of miss the crafting system of Legends Arceus. Because I like crafting. I think I really miss Legends Arceus. What? Was that it? Fire blast thing then. I know he ups her defense, but still. There we go. Heal. So I would like to heal my Pokemons. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. But I do think this is gonna be it for today because yeah, we've kind of done a whole lot. We've not done a terrible amount of things, but we've still trained Pokemon up. We have managed to beat the fairies, which was something that I honestly didn't think we were gonna be able to do. So, no. Legends Arceus is awesome. I just don't like the Pokemon just become immune to Pokeballs once they see you. Yeah, but it also kind of makes sense to me. Because of the whole, like, as soon as they see you, they know that you're coming and trying to capture them, so they are gonna try and defend themselves. So it really makes sense that the old first Pokeballs that are probably worse than the modern ones, that they have a Pokemon have an easier time busting through them. And then when the modern balls, they are also more used to humans, so they aren't as wary of them, and maybe they also like being with humans and being like not domesticated because they aren't, but at least on friendly terms, and might actually want to follow a trainer around because we've seen that happen in the anime. And the Pokeballs being better, so I don't think they, in modern day, I don't think it matters if the Pokemon are aware of you or not. But it makes sense to me that it would matter in the past. And also the Heavy Ball, I don't like that one. Yeah, I don't like that one either. Although, to be perfectly honest, I tend to normally I only want to use the normal Pokeballs. It's kind of fun in this playthrough though that I'm kind of using a lot of different kind of Pokeballs. And sometimes I tend to only use Ultra Balls. I think I did that for my first Soul Silver playthrough or something like that. No, not probably Soul Silver, but probably like my black and white playthrough. I think I did only Ultra Balls. Definitely did that in my Alpha Sapphire playthrough because I do not use the starters. Yeah, those two be the best, the OG balls. Yeah, they are. They are the prettiest one, the classic ones. You can't go wrong with the classics. But yeah, I do need to be off. I have 5 more tests that I need to grade before tomorrow. Honestly, I have about 35 tests or 40 tests that I need to grade before tomorrow. I'm not going to be able to do that though. Because I had a lot of other stuff to do. But yeah, so I need to do that before I go to sleep. But thank you guys so much for coming here. I hope you have a lovely night's rest and a wonderful start of your weekend. The next stream is gonna be on Tuesday. I haven't decided what to stream yet, but it's gonna be on Tuesday. I think maybe Thursday we'll do a continuation of the storyteller. It might be a shorter one though, so we might have a bit of a chatty stream or something like that as well. We'll see what we do. See. Night, everyone. Thank you for the stream, Jeena. Thank you for coming, Tech Maniac. And good luck with your test, Jeena. You got this. Yes. I hope so. It's not me doing the test, I'm just grading them. So. But I hope the kids have done well. I really do hope the kids have done well, especially these ones because they were super worried about the test, and I think I wasn't super attentive to their anxiety over the test. But also they really didn't understand how much they actually had learned. Because a lot of the kids, some of the kids did worse than they normally do. But I've also just graded a kid that did way better than they normally do. So yeah, I think it was a tough test because it's a tough subject, but I think it was a fair test, even so. And if they want to up their grade, they can. So it's fine. But they are very anxious, but it's fine. So, you know. But yeah, have a lovely rest of the day, night, morning, evening, whatever time it is for you guys. Do take care of yourself and of one another. And until I see you next time, bye bye and tack.